Hello students, I'm sorry for the continuation. I got a call, so the previous video got disrupted. So I'm continuing the video with this new video. So what I was telling was we have a potential difference V which is being provided by the battery. It is being split into V1, V2 and V3. So we have when this V that the battery provides is V1 V plus V2 plus V3. So we have to start from this. Whatever is different, we have to start from it. So the total potential difference is being split into potential difference 1 plus 2 plus 3. Can you understand? Now, what is V according to Ohm's law? According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So this you should know. According to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So this is because of Ohm's law. Okay. So now, on substitution, this V becomes IR is equal to, actually in this place of V we are getting IR. In place of V1 we should have I1 R1. In place of V2 we should have I2 R2. And in the place of V3 we should have I3 R3. But we are not going to use I1, I2, I3 because I is the same. So we are going to keep I as it is and we are just writing IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. I hope you can understand. See, just listen once again. We know from Ohm's law. Ohm's law is actually V is equal to IR. So this V I am changing directly as IR. But here we have V1 which is pertaining to this resistor. So then it should be I1 R1, isn't it? But current is the same. Current is not I1, I2, I3 here. So current is the same. So then we'll have IR1 plus I, current is the same, right? So instead of I2 R2 we are using IR2 and instead of I3 R3 we are using IR3 just because current is the same. Okay, so now this I am using RS to represent the total series resistance, the combination, the full resistance. Okay, so for series I am using RS. So now what will happen? IRS is equal to, we can take I as common out. So you'll be getting R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, now I and I will get cancelled and you will be getting RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So this is the final formula for the total resistance when the resistors are connected in series. So this I think you have to understand when the resistors are connected in series. Okay, now moving on to resistors in parallel, you are applying the very same concept over here. Here what we took first, which one is different, that we took first. Similarly here the different entity is I, so we are going to take I. So you will be getting I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 because here current is different. So the current that is going on here is being split at the junction as I1, I2 and I3. So I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. I hope you can understand this. So now from the same Ohm's law, now we have to equate I because here we had V, we had equated V. So from Ohm's law, what is I? I will be equal to V by R, isn't it? That is the formula from Ohm's law which we get for current. So I is equal to V by R. This is from Ohm's law. Okay. So now we have to change these, isn't it? We are going to change these. So now I will become V by R. Actually I1 should become V1 by R1, I2 should become V2 by R2 and I3 should become V3 by R3. But since the potential difference is the same, we are not going to use V1, V2, V3. So instead we will be having V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. We are not using V1, V2, V3 because the potential difference is the same logic that we applied in series. So now what will happen? You can take V as common out. You will be getting 1 by R and I am using P to represent parallel combination. Okay, so 1 by R. So here when you take V as common out, you will be getting 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Isn't it? When you take the 3 V's as common out, then in the place of V you will be getting 1. I hope you can understand. Okay, and you take this V as common, you will be getting 1. So now this V and this V will get cancelled because when it comes to this side, it becomes denominator, right? So the final answer will be 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So this is the final expression for a combination of resistors that are connected in parallel. So I hope you can understand the overall concept of resistors in series and parallel. Please rewatch the video if you are not able to get it clearly. I'm sure it will be easy for you, but please rewatch it. If you have any doubts, we can discuss during the class. Thank you.